Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again, and I'm coming back with the bonus cards. I'm going to start doing these once a week. I'm going to be doing the sketch card with you, just throwing it in as a bonus. I'm not going to be doing a massive long video. I'll be just doing these as a little bonus because if I want people to do the sketches, I should do the sketches as well. So let me get this picture up on my phone if I can. There we go. This is this week's sketch. So it's basic. I don't know if you can see that very well. That's this week's sketch. So I've put that on the group and people have been piling them in. Up to now it's Thursday and we've got 18 entries. Mine will be 19. So that's the sketch we've got to follow. So I've done my version and I've used the Geared Up Garage again. Can never have too many mail cards. And this one I've done. So instead of using the 2 pieces of ribbon down the bottom, I've used the ribbon that came with this suite, and I've used these cogs as the other part. My panel is there, and what I've done, if you've noticed, I have scored every 1/8 of an inch all the way across to give texture to the card. And I did a couple on the back as well, just for it to carry on round. But this was my mistake. I was doing a box, which you'll see shortly, and I cut the box too small. So I said I would turn it into something else, so I've turned it into a card instead. Stamped. This is pale enough to write on, so I haven't wasted that said card, which you'll see in about, I think you'll see it on the 22nd or 23rd of this month. So you'll understand. Put that way, you'll go, now we know why she come up with the sketch. I've added some little gems there, male in colour. I've had the circles have come from my circles box because I cut them out. Anything bits of scrap. And it's not big enough to use as a card front. I cut circles, squares and ovals out. So I've layered the 2 pieces here. I've layered these 2. Got my cogs and we've scored all the way along to carry it on. It was just here. But I think it's cool and it gives texture. And we have got a stripe one, an embossing folder, but not as close as this. So I like that. So I got a piece of green, and I'm only using scraps, so they may even change colour. I'm using up all my scraps out of my scraps bin. So this is a piece of green for our cogs at the bottom. My navy is 1 3/4 by 4 1/2, and this is 1 5/8 by 4 3/8. So I had no more grey, so I'm using the lemon lime twist in there. So that will go there. And we're going to stamp that oil mark. Like I say, I've got my ovals out already out of my box, and we're going to stamp that Happy Father's Day on there. I've got my ribbon at the hand, which we'll cut to size. I've got my gems to hand, and we'll use those. And I've always got card bases in the back of my box, so here's our card base. So what I'm going to do first of all, I'm just going to fold this in half. It's half of an A4, so it's 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, and I'm just folding and burnishing my first score line. I'm going to bring in the Simply Scored, and I'm opening my card up, and I know I've got a score there. I'm going to score 1 2 3 4 on that side, and then I'm just doing it 1/8 of an inch all the way across to give texture. It looks cool, I think. Doesn't take that long. And like, I always get messages saying, we're struggling, we need mail cards. Can you come up with any mail cards? So I'm going to try my best to do mail cards every week. If I can't do it, if it depends on the design of the sketch that week. But if I can't make it into a male card, then I shall obviously do a lady card. But I'm going to try my best to do male cards. Or unisex cards that can be sent to a man or a woman. How's that? I don't get many of them cards. And I'm coming, even on that last scoreline, just to give the edge of that card a little bit there as well. Look at that, how cool, how quick was that? I'll just give you something else to do. If you don't own embossing folders like this, then look, we've just done it all ourselves. So I'm just going to burnish my scoreline just gently. Again, there we have that card. So I am going to grab my two pieces here. The ladies have been producing some amazing cards. Right, scrap first, sorry. I'm going to put that back on for a sec. I'm using grey granite. I'm just going to add that oil spill. I'm swapping it around as I go, just to get some colour on there. And then I'm throwing it. I don't know what happened there. It's gone right under my unit. Oh gosh, I can't. Oh, let's see if I can get it. Because I need it inside of my card. The other bit of my card. Oh, flipping heck. There we go. I don't know what happened there. Just, right. This is going on here. Watch, I get some really bad jerkins and throw things, not on purpose. I don't intentionally want to throw them. So I'm just going to layer them there for a moment, because I did add some on my card as well. You've got to re-ink because it does leave like a corrugated finish look. So you could always get another texture that way. But I just added one top and bottom there. Oh, don't know what happened then. I'm sorry. So, we're getting a chuckle as well. While I'm here, I'm just going to get all the stamping out of the way. I mean, you could put happy birthday there. You know, it's a bit early for Father's Day cards, I believe, but it's not till May or June, something like June, is it? Oh, yeah, June, I think. Oh, you never know. I'm just clearing up these wonderful stamps as we go. They're so much easier to keep clean if you do it straight away. And then, got that gorgeous toolbox. There's quite a few images on there. You could add the oil can, you could add the car, you could add a little splash of designer series paper in there. Perfect. So I'm just going to finish it off, cleaning my stamps. Can't believe I flung that by accident. Oh gosh. Isn't that cute? Right, let's get some gluing done now. I only gave these a very small border. Perfect. And I've got those lines now, so I know it's going to go on my cards straight. Wonderful. Layer these two together as well. Love it. Perfect, and that's going to go on there. So I'm just going to run this through the Big Shot and I shall be back. And it comes off so easy. Perfect. My pokey tool. I mean, you could add double back adhesive strips on here and it would just glue down, but there's plenty on here I think that will fit, you know, if you can fix it to glue it on. I don't think you struggle getting this one glued down, it's pretty easy. I don't think that one's cut right through. I'll have to use a shim on the next one, I think. But they do come off easy enough. I push it from the wrong side, I think. Oh, that's got a little bit in there on the back. Well, that one didn't want to come out. I will use my little snips for that. I don't know what's happened to this one. You get weak spots on your mat and I'll have to give it a good wiping. Where's that one gone? It doesn't want to come out, does it? Better. Got a little trim there. There we go. Oh no, I've not cut that right properly at all. Oh, made a dog's dinner of that, Gaynor. It's nearly done. We're going to hide some of that anyway, so poke the rest of these out. It's my fault I didn't put shim there, and I normally put shim over it as well. And I did it in the centre of the Big Shot. I think the rollers can be a bit fussy sometimes. They want to go through 1 minute and then they don't want to go through the next. So there we go, there's my, this is the only one that hasn't come out. There we go, that's got it. Perfect. Not from the back, but you're not going to see the back, so there's plenty to glue on here, plenty of spaces. Easy enough to glue this down. So I'm going to lift this up a little bit because I thought the other one was a bit too low. It takes seconds, doesn't take long at all. We all love a good nail card. That's so pretty. I like that. So I'm going to grab dimensionals for this. I hope you liked it anyway, so I would love a thumbs up and a share. That would be brilliant. And if you love it and want to see more, I do post every single day. So please press the subscribe button and the notification bell after. That way you'll be you won't miss out on all future videos. I do, like I say, post every single day. So I'm going to grab my ribbon here. It's already cut at an angle. So I'm going to grab my scissors and cut that at an angle as well. Grab my glue. And I'm going to pop that just under there. Just take a few seconds to dry. But once it's on, it's on. Perfect. Now for our gems. I'm going to have one large and two small. And there we have it. Our card is complete. Quick and simple. Great for you, like I say, change up the sentiment, make it a birthday card or a get well soon card. It's entirely up to you. Father's Day card. And we've got two different colours going on. I love them both. I did put this a bit too low down, but I like both of them actually. And I've got loads on this roll because I had some extras on stage, so I just kept wrapping it round. So there's 2 or 3 extra pieces on there, plus the whole roll. So if anyone would like a sample, just let me know. Just going to tuck that in there. Oh, glue dot, best friend when you've got a ribbon. Add a glue dot. To the side of your ribbon. And then just push it over and that'll keep it in place. Don't matter whereabouts it is on there, doesn't matter how long it is, but it will save it saves it unravelling. So another little tip for you there. So there we go, there's my card complete. I hope you enjoy and give it a go. Love it. You could stamp something else inside if you want, you could add Whisper White if you want. But I love it. There we go, my 2 mail cards for this week's sketch. I hope you enjoy. Take care. Bye.